Question 6. A student observed the star Polaris in the night sky. In which direction was the student looking? Polaris, you should know, is the proper name for the North Star, so the student must have been looking north. State the declination of Polaris. If Polaris is directly above the North Pole, it must be plus 90 degrees. Okay, or you can, I'll write it next to it, have 90 degrees north. Either of those answers are acceptable. The latitude of the student was 55 degrees north. What was the angle of elevation of Polaris above the horizon? The angle of elevation of Polaris is always equal to the observer's latitude. So if the student was at 55 degrees, then Polaris was 55 degrees above the horizon. 6b. The student observed the constellation Cassiopeia. From the student's latitude, the stars in this constellation are circumpolar. In the space below, sketch Cassiopeia. The marks here are for having 5 stars in that characteristic W shape of Cassiopeia. You can add the lines as well to show the asterism, the shape of Cassiopeia, but you don't have to. What you can't do is just draw the lines. You must mark on where the stars are on the lines if you are going to use them. 6b part 2. What are circumpolar stars? Circumpolar stars are stars which never set from a particular latitude. Okay, you don't need to add that from a particular latitude, but they are stars which never set. We can't see them during the day because the intensity of the sun's light is significantly greater than they are, but they are still in the sky. We simply can't see them because of the sun's light. 6b part 3. State whether a star of declination plus 60 degrees would be circumpolar from the student's latitude. Give a reason for your answer. The answer here is yes, it would be. And the reason is because the angle, the declination of that star is greater than the student's latitude. Which we were told at the beginning of the question was 55 degrees.